Now, weather with Chief Meteorologist Jamie Warner.
Well, it was a gorgeous afternoon, crystal clear skies, afternoon temperatures in the upper 60s to around 70 degrees. But a cold front is marching southeast, and we can see that front right now on radar. It's now made its way across Nevada and Clinton. It's this green line that's being picked up on radar. That's our cold front. That's where the winds shift, and that will continue to march southeast slowly throughout the rest of the night. Pulling up stationary, I think, very close to the I-44 corridor by sunrise tomorrow. Now, in the wake of that front, we've got colder air, and where the air does become quite a bit cooler, we've got some low cloudiness, and this is going to be building southeast as well behind that cold front. Something else that's going to be happening overnight tonight is we've got a clear and quiet night across south central Missouri and northern Arkansas. So it looks like we've got the same ingredients that we had in place this morning for next morning, and that risk of some dense fog is going to be there across, again, north central Arkansas and the south central areas of Missouri up to almost the I-44 corridor. I think here in Springfield we're on the northwest edge of that threat. There could be some patchy fog, but certainly down toward Branson, east across Gainesville into West Plains, south down across Yellville and Mountain Home. That risk for fog is going to be there tomorrow morning. That should give way to mostly cloudy skies across those areas. Meanwhile, this front's going to be wobbling around here along the I-44 corridor. Looks like we're probably going to have a wave of low pressure rippling up the front, and that'll cause the front that'll initially try to move across Springfield to back up, and that will allow milder air to move back in. So I think we're going to see temperatures get into the 60s up to about I-44, but then west of that front, it looks like a cool and cloudy day with a threat for some light showers, especially toward the end of the day. We're going to be looking at highs in the 50s in areas like Osceola. Meanwhile, highs well into the 60s down toward Mountain Home, Arkansas. Here's our hour-by-hour forecast. Overnight tonight, it remains quiet, should remain rain-free, I think. Fog could be an issue again across south central Missouri and north central Arkansas. It looks like as we work through the day on Monday, generally looking at cloudy skies to the north of I-44, and I think south of I-44 is where we're going to see some breaks in the clouds. It's not going to be sunny, but at least some breaks in the clouds that will help to warm things up, again, into the 60s as we get into the afternoon hours. Temperatures tonight bottoming out around 45 in Springfield, and then for tomorrow, we'll find highs ranging from around 53 in Stockton to 63 here in Springfield to near 70 in Mountain Home. And again, here in Springfield, I do expect our winds to be variable because that front's going to be wobbling around nearby. Now, looking ahead at this week, we've got another two-part storm that's going to impact the area. And yes, just like last week, it's going to lead to wet conditions. And this go-around, even colder temperatures as we deal with those wet conditions. Here's how the next several days is going to look through Halloween Day. And it looks like a couple of different waves, main waves of rainfall. One will be Monday night into Tuesday, and then it looks like another one will come through Tuesday night through Wednesday into Wednesday night. And the tail end of this, on Halloween morning, it looks like we could wrap up the light rain or sprinkles with some light snow flurries, at least in areas along and north of I-44. So something to watch here as we wrap up the month of October, a month where we started off with temperatures around 90 for a high. As far as rainfall out of this next several days, looks like another 1 to 2 inches of soaking rainfall. Again, the cold coming in as we wrap up the month will impact trick-or-treaters. I'm not worried about precipitation. In fact, we'll have clearing skies, but it's going to be bone chilling. Winds are going to be brisk out of the northwest with temperatures dropping back through the 30s. In fact, I think for Halloween Day, we may not make it to 40 that afternoon. Looks like our first killing freeze, our first hard freeze Friday morning with lows in the mid-20s. And it looks like a cool but sunny weekend will follow.
Start of the month, we were in the 90s. Yeah. End of the month, we're going to maybe see a snow flurry.
On the 2nd of October, we hit 91.
All right, Jamie, thanks. Still to come on our News at 9.